From a simple quest for safe drinking water to becoming a pioneer in home health technologies, Kent has shaped how millions of Indian families think about purity. But how does a brand stay ahead in a world where concerns around water, air, and food safety are evolving faster than ever? In this edition of Brand Dialogues, we explore with Mr. Mahesh Gupta, Chairman, Kent RO Systems, the science behind building trust drop by drop, the innovation that expanded a single category brand into a full home purification ecosystem, and also what the future holds for healthier Indian homes. Thank you very much, Mr. Gupta, for having me at your office in Noida. It's a pleasure to be with a veteran business person from which there is much to learn. So, my first question to you is, what are the inspirations that are early in your life that contributed to what you are today?
I think inspiration has been many people who inspired me in life. My parents were one. My teachers in school were other people. Obviously, my college, I passed out from my Deccan road, helped me to shape up very well. And I think that desire in me built in to do something for the country and for the welfare of the society.
Right.
That was very much in my heart. And I think that has helped me throughout my life.
Superb. So, one question does arise. At that time, doing a business was not very seen as a very good thing or a very positive thing. At that time, it was maybe 35, 40 years ago. Today, it is seen like this generation wants to jump into business. I mean, first thing they think about is what can I do as a business? So, there's a lot of change, and I think you have been traversing all the ages since there to now. What is your advice to the current generation who's trying to seek a opportunity in business?
There's nothing wrong. It's a good idea because let's understand some people who graduate from colleges what they need to do. There are many options in life.
True.
They can go for office work. They can go for social work. They can go uh, for entrepreneurship,
Correct.
and they can go for research. So there are all options are open to everybody, and people will choose what they like the best.
Correct. Correct.
So obviously, business is more attractive because it has a result which is economically, financially
Correct.
more beneficial.
Correct.
So people get attracted towards that.
Right.
Now, times people were getting attracted to go to foreign country. I never went to foreign countries, so people were saying, "Why you are not going?" Because I thought I want to live in okay. So wherever there is an opportunity and it's more rewarding financially, people generally tend to choose that. There's nothing wrong in doing this. But my advice to the people would be rather than going for only financially rewarding profession,
Hmm.
look for what you like
Right.
and look for what's good for the society.
So interest plus social good, and then also maybe entrepreneurially, financially good.
Yeah. See, entrepreneurship advantage if you're looking only making quick buck of money may not be the best thing, but you are a value creator if you look at yourself
Right.
as a value creator, doing something good for the society, something helping people to get a job. Rather than job seeker, you become a job provider.
Right. Absolutely.
And you are adding something to the economy. And more important than them, you enjoy that work.
Correct.
So if you are like hardworking, you are passionate, and you can devote time, and you have the faculty in you to take care of various aspects of
Correct.
business, rather than okay, no, I am only a person on the drawing board, or I'm a person who can only in the workshops.
Right.
But if you don't know 360-degree angle of providing various things,
Hmm.
then I don't think you can be good at it.
Correct. There is one problem with the current, I would say current generation, maybe with anybody seeking to go to business. They see the positive side, but they don't see the struggles that make that positive side
But it's
happen.
okay. Never mind. See, you have to, if you start looking more at the negative side, your mind will
Yeah,
never,
never go.
you will never enter it. So it's okay. Something needs to drive you.
Correct.
And whatever negative thing comes, you should know how to tackle it and also not affect your mind.
I'll wait.
So as far as that is concerned, it's okay. But a little bit you should know.
Right.
There could be
Absolutely.
negative aspects.
Absolutely. The one question does arise that hiring people is such a intricate part of growth, because if you get the right people, then you can get the right kind of a flow that you want, and especially people who can share your vision. But it's not very easy to find or interview the right person in 1 hour or 2 hours and find out whether they are a fit. What is your secret sauce to getting the right people in your organization?
Well, I think there is no set formula to go there. Let me put it a very bluntly.
Please, we'd like that.
You see, you want the best person to come in, but you have to ask the second question: why should best person come to you?
Correct. Correct. That's
You
so
never look at that aspect. So you designing the best thing in the world, but why should you wait the best person should come to you?
right. Absolutely.
Are you the greatest company? Are you the best paymaster?
Correct. Correct.
Are you the best place to work in the world?
Absolutely.
So why should that person come and help you out to grow?
So true.
So first is in this world, the information is readily available. You can come to know who are the people who are looking for job.
Right.
That's portals are available today.
Right.
You can easily reach out to the people
Correct.
through various media, no doubt about it. But only those people will come in a short span of time. Then to evaluate people itself is difficult.
Correct. Correct.
So but you have to carry on business. I always say in business, it's not important what decision you make is right or wrong, but make it. So you must know how to make decisions.
People say all.
So I would say that rather than looking for, oh, this is the right candidate or not, I keep on doing it for 6 months. And then I said, by the time the time.
Yeah.
So it's better to take some people and move along. And you will never find good people. Let me tell you another important aspect of business. If you take the best of the people and they perform, so what's your job?
Nothing.
Your job is nothing. So you're just an observer there, right? So point is this, I'll put it like this, the best of the institutes or colleges take the best people.
Yeah.
So whether it goes to engineering or it goes to doctorate or whether medical.
Right.
So IIM takes the best people in management, right?
Absolutely.
After their testing. IITs take the best people.
Absolutely.
Once they take the cream of the nation, they take the cream of the people, why are they taking credit for it?
Correct.
That is bound to
You already got the best. So they will perform.
They will perform the best. So, but point is this, you take the mediocre people and take the best work out of them. That's your leadership.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you should leave that room with you.
So
And once you are with that thing, take a call and let's see how does it operate.
Right. So there is no sure sort success formula, as you just said, for people or for business. But things are rapidly changing today. Today, things have, I think, put everything into a different turmoil. So in this business opportunity and challenges that come in, how does your leadership, how do you look at people? How do you look at new products or technology? What are you looking at?
Well, I think in business, you have to be open to all facets of business.
Right.
You can't restrict yourself. No, I'll only look at product design.
Right.
You can't say I only look at
As a founder.
So as a founder, you have to have a full base, and you have to be ahead of time. See, if you are not ahead of time, you can't add value to a business.
Sir, how does somebody find out how to be ahead of time? So difficult.
Well, if there is a problem and problem has been anticipated but solution has not been found, then you are ahead of time.
Correct.
If you are not able to find out what is the problem, you can't find a solution, then you are Me-Too product in the system.
Right.
And then if you are Me-Too product in the system, you have no value addition.
True.
So if you have no value addition, you can't be profitable. That means you will make money by reducing the cost. And once you reduce the cost, you will sacrifice something.
It's commoditized. Then
it will commoditize. So it's a very, very difficult and situation out of there.
Is it more difficult today than it was 10 years ago, 12 years ago?
Yes, it is more challenging. See, let's look at how the businesses have evolved over a period of time since you have seen the time. In the beginning, people who had money could do businesses, can do better businesses, can expand their businesses. People who had the money. In any commodity, they can put up a mill and make money. People who had no money can't do anything.
Correct.
Banks were not giving money. But today, money is not a constraint. The second phase came in when people had the money, but people had the information to themselves. And that information to themselves was privacy to them.
Correct.
Everybody didn't know where to buy this item.
Correct.
Right? Simple. They will take 10 years to find out from where to buy and what price to buy. A person who had the access to buy, that means he was the king.
Correct.
So the people who had the funds could do it much better in the beginning. Then when the funds were made available, then people who knew the
information,
they were the kings. And now today, both the things are available to everybody.
So difficult.
It's not difficult. This is the next challenge. Then you have to find where do you come into business. So you have to find new ideas. The whole world is moving towards innovation.
Right.
So if you are not innovating, and if you are not coming out with new solutions, well, there are so many solutions out there. Look at our e-commerce sites. There were so many people who have come into e-commerce and started them from zero.
Absolutely.
And so you have to find new ways. It's not the end of the road. Let me put it like this.
Okay.
I believe that the society and technologies are changing at a fast pace. And I also put a second term. The rate of change is faster today than compared to last year.
Correct.
And in future, it will be much faster.
Hmm.
So you were in a bullock cart, you went into a scooter, then you went into a car, you went into a flight. Now you will be moving in a rocket.
Right.
So the time to take decisions would be shorter and shorter and shorter.
Right.
That's the way the whole world is changing.
Absolutely.
Now you have to understand this world.
Correct.
What business you are doing will become redundant after some time. And if you are not evolving into next phase of business,
Correct.
and then you have a problem. Number two, whatever investment you make, in the beginning there used to be life cycle of say 10 years or 15 years.
Of course. Yes.
And today your life cycle is 2 years, 3 years.
Maybe even lesser. So.
Maybe in future it will be no lesser.
Right.
And that's what it is.
It is absolutely true. So for Kent, your guiding and your guiding light is there. And in that sense, what do you see in the next year or so that might be the differentiator for you as you started? You were the first wall-mounted RO so many years ago. Nobody was thinking about it. Today, what would be that? If at all?
Well, I think we still have to do a lot of work in two areas. One is water quality is not getting better and better. It's getting
From the machine, sir, or generally?
from the in general availability to a consumer.
Right.
It's deteriorating. Number two concern which we have, which will change over a period of time, is the concern of the society or the consumers that they want to spend on their health. People still spend more money on their conveniences.
Right.
People, there are more air-conditioned homes than water
purified. True. Is that true? Is that
That's for 11.5% for air conditioner and only 9% for this.
so strange? I didn't know.
That's what you are saying, Sting. No, but you can only say about your spending.
Correct.
You can't say about the spending of the consumers.
Correct.
Well, the people spend more money on comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be very clear. You go to any village, there is a person who is in agriculture and he has his young children, teens. They'll say, I want a bike. You sell your fields, I have no problem.
Yeah.
But I want a bike. Bike means what? Convenience.
Convenience, absolutely.
He may not, he's not worried about his health. Whatever type of quality water is fine. Everybody drinks, I can also drink.
Correct, absolutely.
So people spend money on air conditioning.
Yeah, that's so
People spend money on refrigerator. People spend money on mobile phones. But when it comes to health, they say, I can take
ignore it or let it pass a little bit.
Let it pass. So this is a concern, but it is bound to get impacted over a period of time. So at Kent, I feel that we have that responsibility to continue to educate people. And more people coming in, then only business can.
Absolutely.
But it will expand because water quality is not going to be cleaner. Whatever chemicals are produced in this world,
it's coming somewhere.
Somewhere in the water only.
All right.
And
so sad to hear.
Well, that's the fact of the life. You pay price for development.
Absolutely.
You pay price for development. So.
One last question, sir. I see bottled water increasing. It's almost like a menace. It's become a menace because water is okay, convenience, like you said, but it is dropped off and just thrown away in the fields. And sometimes in Rajasthan, I've seen full lakes covered with bottles. Now, that is a challenge. They're providing some good things, which is good water, but also the responsibility of the industry is not enough to be able to see that that's a problem. They are not at least doing enough, I think, in my opinion. And you are in a competing field, but not exactly. But I'm saying that because it's out of home and it's in home, considering that, I think there has to be something from both government, industry, as well as everybody, people together, as in me and you and everybody else, not throwing. So what is your advice to that?
Well, my advice to this would be the education to consumers. Because it is being done by consumers of bottled water.
Completely.
And unless people have inner feeling that they don't want to use plastics,
right,
because we're bad for the nation, what is the harm in carrying a
bottle from home?
Half a liter SS bottle are easily available.
Yes, everybody.
So just fill up the bottle and carry with you.
And it's not costly also.
It's costly, but it's a burden. Let's understand again convenience. Why should I carry? I can buy it any place, any corner of the place. If I get thirsty, I can buy bottled water and quench my thirst. So that is their A. Be it as it is, people will go for convenience rather than carrying by yourself.
Right.
But then this much of awareness has to come in.
Correct.
That after consumption of the water, bottle, it should be thrown in a proper place. See, we as human beings, sometimes as a citizens, we lose this thing.
Right.
If we live in India, they will open their door of the car and throw the dust outside. But if you go, the same person goes to let's say Singapore, he will not do it.
But
No,
isn't that the government, sir? Isn't that the regulation that
I
frightens him?
don't think regulation can bring change in society. Regulation can only help you a little bit to keep a pressure.
Okay.
But this has to become through civil, I would say civil society.
Yes, civic sense.
Civic sense has to come in. Now you can have a collection of the bottle at all other place. You can keep that used bottle in your car. You can carry with you if you have used it, or if in a shop, there should be places kept in each shop where you sell water. You can throw your used bottle
Yes,
here.
yes, yes.
And used bottle today is usable.
Right.
In a sense, they can make polythene out of this,
Correct.
polyester out of this. So why not do that?
Absolutely.
So anybody selling what regulation can do it. Anybody who is selling bottled water should provide a space
Yes.
for used bottle to be true. So that means if wherever I consumed it, I need to carry it to next shop, and I am allowed to throw my bottle out there.
Correct.
In fact, it's a value addition.
True. True.
Because that bottle can be sold at a certain price.
True.
So suppose it costs 2 rupees, you will at least get 50 paisa.
True.
So you should be happy to collect it.
Absolutely.
And that so it requires two things. One is a civic sense in every citizen of the country. Number two, it requires a little regulation in any shop that if you sell the bottled water, you must have a collecting bin for the used bottle.
So in that note, sir, thank you very much. I hope everybody kind of arises to this occasion and has a better civic sense and therefore a better country that we
Let's
live in.
look forward.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. From water purification to holistic home wellness, Kent continues to define what purity means for the modern household. I thank Mr. Mahesh Gupta, Chairman Kent RO Systems, for sharing how the brand is preparing Indian families for a cleaner, safer tomorrow. Purity begins at home, they say, and today we gained a deeper understanding of the brand that has kept this particular promise for millions across the country. Till the next edition of the series, this is Chandramouli signing off. Stay inspired, stay curious.